What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to do this look by using the side of the face. First thing we are going to do is the eyes.
All right, for the eyes, the first thing I do is I use some tape to help with eyeliner to get that nice straight line. You can use Scotch tape, you can use any tape, just nothing too strong that can actually hurt your skin. So then I just got a piece I needed, and then just wait. I want the line to go. Just like so. And then next we are going to take some shadow primer, which I got here, I'm almost out. I need to buy some more, but it's all good. And then a little bit does go a long way. So now like so. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then once I'm done with that, I take just a deep one and like so. Next, we're gonna have fun with color. So for the colors, I'm actually using 3 different eyeshadow palettes to get this look. But first color I'm going to do is the blue. So I'm going to go in and I'm using the same brush for all my colors. It's just around. Most of my eyeshadow brush. And what I'm going to do is just tap it around. Okay. There we go, we got our blue, and then next we are going to do purple. And I'm trying a different palette. And I can, you know, brush anything up there. No helps. With the brown, you just look up there. Paper. You start to tap and work it all down. Perfect. Also make sure to blend. There we go. And then next we're going to do the red. I don't think it's right now. Yeah, this is kind of cracks I was talking about. At least I have one in my eyes. Do you guys deal with that? Let me know in the comments. Just like so. Alright, and then for up here, I'm just going to use some light. Just like so. So next we're going to do our eyeliner. Alright, now for me, for my eyeliner, I just use a felt tip liquid eyeliner. This is the Master Size. One of my favorite parts, or at least the most satisfying parts for me, is taking the tape off. Where you just go
Smooth. And then I'm going
to finish the eyeliner across my eye. I like to put my eyelid tight. But yeah, it helps with the smoothness. I'm just going to go down there for now. But I still need to do the base. I'm just on the side of my face. I don't want to put it away. I'm going to cover it up right now. Next, I will do my mascara. Here we go. My skin is pretty self-explanatory. First advice on this is don't do your nails, they bend. There we go. I'm not too stressed on the bottom. I usually end up with my eyeliner later after I do my face. It gets covered. And there we go. Now it's time to look a little bit more even. That's perfect. Alright, so there is the eye part of the eyeshadow, at least to that point. And then I won't finish underneath the part after I do the base, but first, before we do that, we're going to go ahead and get my eyebrow done. So, a little secret from me at least, especially being a redhead, I do not use an eyebrow pencil per se. I actually use a lip liner because then I can get in different shades of the red and reddish red. Wow, I can have brownish red. And that, so, it is a little bit softer, so they like to break easier. Hopefully it's incorporated. So, from the caps, and we want to keep the sleeves, not cousins. I don't think somebody say you want to be cousins. I don't know why they say that. They're cousins. I feel a little bit better about that at least. So we got our eyebrows done, we got our eyeshadow done. Next, we are going to work on the base of the face.
So yeah.
Alright, the first step of the face is we want to use some brown. Let's come out and hold it on. Let's just kind of spread that around. I got it. I don't have my face, but I have this idea. Put it on China one side, and show you guys how I did it. This is really good gothic. Try to run that participating on. Make sure that's all spread. But it is weird doing only half the face because typically I do both sides at once. Especially when I do my base. I tried to do only half.
I really did try. Alright, so next is foundation.
Right now, I'm a mama on a budget, so I'm actually just using some good old Dollar General foundation. But it's surprisingly, I don't hate it, it's pretty good. So if you're on a budget, you need a decent foundation coverage. This is the stuff to get. So that is that. There is my beauty blender. There it is. Alright, next part, do a couple, like a mirror. Let's see. Yeah, you can see because I've sat and highlighted this side and everything. And I have them kind of just to keep it blended.
There we go. Let that dry for a moment.
Alright, now after the foundation, I'm going to go in. Alright, I found it. This is just some like a brush, stick brush, I should say that. I'm using kind of, as I can see, I feel like I can see it. So then, let me grab my handy dandy beauty blender. This one happens to be shaped like a Christmas tree. I got it in one of my makeup bundles. I think it's cute and it works really good for under the eyes. There we go. I just kind of tap and help blend. I don't ever like smear or rub. I do more tapping. Help get it set into place. Just tap, tap, tap. Alright, and then I use a different blender to do the contour. Contour slash blush. Blend that out. Just like so. Alright. And then, before I do the setting and the powders, we are going to go ahead and
Finish the rest of the colors for the eyes. Alright, so we are going to
do the under eye, and we're going to start with the blue, finishing kind of around the eye there. And then, just kind of tap it on the face. Alright, so we got blue, and next we will be going in for the green. I should wait on this, in all honesty, until after the content, but I guess you live and you learn, right?
Okay, there we go. Now, I should set my face, and then we will finish the eye. Alright,
So now we are going to do setting. I typically use the kimchi setting powder. Not completely out, so I'm going to go color down. It does not belong there. So I'm thinking next I'm going to go ahead and get my contact in and my lashes. So then we will finish. God, that looks so crazy. The highlight is still matte. This is shiny. Scary. Alright, now contacts are not always necessary, but I think they're fun. So I like to add them, and I'm using my purple contacts, which are my all-time favorite. I use a little tool to put on the eye can to sometimes be a challenge. I'm using too much space. Yeah, I'm getting that challenge. And focus. There we go. I'm actually going to be quiet too. And my eyes are quiet a little bit. So Q-tips can come handy. Okay. And lining that one. There we go. We're getting there, we are making progress. And so then, alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to kind of go back in on the eye. You know, deepen inside the sunset in this one. That's because I use the Q-tip after applying that. Helps kind of more. It kind of adds more color and deepens it. Alright, then after the blue, we'll go in with the green. Now, what is next? Ooh, blush. So next we are going to do some blush. I'm going to put this right here, and then I also do go just lightly around the front of my face. And then for highlight, I'm using my silver cheek blush. I am prepping it on heavier today, just to be more dramatic, I suppose. So I just have to take my finger. Just me, I do blend it out. Just kind of laying it down in the placement for now. And then let's start over with my brush. And yeah, I'm gonna blend it. I feel like this light is not doing its justice on this. It's making me look very shiny. But I do have a ring light, and it is on a bright setting right now. So. And that is no filter. Alright, and then after that we will go in and contour. And for contouring, I'm just using, at least contour my nose, I should say. No. Just going in with a very light brown. Blend it out. There we go. Alright. And then, what is next? Alright, so next, I'm going to do my lashes. The lashes I originally planned to do this with, but not cooperating now. They're huge, they're pretty, but I don't think I wanted to go on. So we are just sticking with my go-to lashes. These ones work great. Maybe I'll try the other ones another time. But let's see. Oh, good. These work just as well. So I'm adding my glue, and then and let it start to dry just for just a minute. Alright, so it's just about right here. I'm going to place them down, and I use tweezers. Yeah, I like it. On point, to help stick them in place. I have just an eyeliner stamp. This is how I did the stars. make sure they're even. Close enough. Alright, so we got that, and then we got our lips, and we are just about finished. It is coming together just nicely. So for the lips, I did black. Just a black liquid. And then, once we have that on, I add some glitter to the top.
So when I add the glitter,
This glitter that I'm using is a super, super, super fine multi-chrome glitter. I think this is very pretty. And just like that, to make it overall done. You can tweak, pretty easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
but then I'm going to go ahead and get my hair done and dressed, and I will be back with the final look. Alright, this is the finished look.
Tell me what you think.